All right, hey Sagittarius, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot, here to do a weekly reading for you. All right, Barney's in my lap, and he will not get down. So this week we're going to take a look at, whoops, what is this card doing in here? And this card, hey. All right. Are you going to get down? You going to get down? Really? Get down? You want to get down? You going to get down? Well, you're getting down. All right, all right. All right. Yes, he loves me. He loves me. He wants to sit on my lap through the whole reading. And now he's mad. And he's doing his little dance down there because he wants to be a part of this. I'm sorry, honey. All right, so we're taking a look at, does this connection make sense? Okay. Does it make sense in the physical world? Does it make sense with the feelings that the two of you share? Does it make sense with how you think about this connection? All right, so I'm using the Chakra Oracle Tarot, or Chakra Oracle deck, the Chakra Oracle Tarot, or the Chakra Tarot, and I think this is the, I can't think of the name of this, but this is my deck here. This is the Messages of Chakra Wisdom. So very colorful reading this week. I won't go heavily into the chakra colors unless they really stand out for some reason. Okay, so let's take a look at the physical world here first. All right, so self-worth. So, you know, this connection could be, you know, about realizing your self-worth, okay? You, Sagittarius, or you, or the other person, okay? Somebody might make you feel really, really good about yourself, might help you to realize your worth in this world. You might be questioning that, or they might be questioning that about themselves. The two of you might help each other, you know, build up your self-value and self-worth. So let's take a look at this. What is happening in the physical world here around this? Around self-worth. All right, so let's see. We have 9 of Wands. So, you know, I feel like, first of all, it is notable that both of these are orange, which is the sacral chakra. So that's coming from a place of I desire. So I desire self-worth. You know, this energy here, very, very cautious energy. So the two of you in the physical world might be very, very cautious towards each other, but at the same time, really desire the qualities that the other person brings to this connection. You may know why that is, you may not know why. So what else here? All right, so we have the Tower. So it does feel like there's some unexpected changes that are going on right now, either in your life or in this person's life or in both of your lives. You might be going through something major here, something unexpected, but remember what follows the Tower is the Star. The Star is your heart's desire. So, you know, something might really be challenging you in your life right now. And, you know, instead of being very receptive to these changes, sorry, to these changes coming in, you're very cautious about whatever this is. One more. And then we have Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. So it's like you feel like you might need more information about your person, or they feel like they need more information about you, you know, before we're ready to jump into this full steam. So that's why the Page of Swords, or the Princess of Swords, is, you know, known to be watching. So, you know, you might be watching your person in some way, maybe on social media, or maybe in the physical world, which this is here. You might be watching your person in the physical world on social media, okay? But there's something that you're very cautious about with this person. You know, are they genuine? Are these changes that they bring into my life, is that a positive thing for me, or is it a negative thing for me? I feel like you know that there would be a lot of changes in your life should this person be in your life full time. Okay? All right, so looking at the feelings here, another orange card. Okay, so we have Perseverance. So again, desire. You might desire this person to come towards you, or you might desire to go towards them. But again, remember, there's this cautious energy about the desire that you have towards this connection. And again, you may not really know why, and that's why you're watching this person, and they could very easily be watching you as well. You both need more information before, you know, before this Tower comes in, which I feel like it will. But when you have that cautious energy, sometimes the universe says, you know what, enough is enough. And the Tower comes down. So Perseverance, what is this about? Remember, we're in feelings. We're going after our desires. Four of Swords, but we're thinking about it. We're thinking about going after our desires, or we're overthinking about it. You know, and the green that we have here is coming from a place of love. So that's heart chakra. So you're watching each other because there's potential love here, or is love here, okay? You both want to pursue this. You both want to go after it, but there is something that's holding you back, and it could be overthinking on both people's ends. Overthinking. What else? All right, so we have Princess of Cups, or Page of Cups. So a lot of pages here. So I feel like the two of you, you know, if your story, okay, were a movie, people would be looking at the two of you as behaving a little bit immature for your age, all right? But sometimes that immaturity comes out when there is a lot of desire, okay? A lot of heartfelt desire. And that's what this feels like, okay? Because we've got a lot of heart chakra cards and a lot of sacral chakra. So this is heartfelt desire. One more here. Wow. So Page of Cups and Empress. I feel like somebody here might be, you know, in the simplest form here, overthinking a small message of love about the person or feminine that they see as their heart's desire. But at the same time, the desire here is to pursue this, to persevere, regardless of how cautious we are in the real world. But in the feelings, we've got a lot of love for this person. So what do we have here as far as thinking? Bittersweet. All right, so what is bittersweet here in our thoughts? I feel like what's bittersweet is that, you know, we might be thinking the right thing here as far as pursuing or persevering, regardless of how cautious we are, or regardless that the tower could come in on us and shake this up, or regardless of, you know, how much information we think we're going to get by watching the other person. Again, we've got self-worth issues or challenges in the real world for both of you. So that is what is causing this cautious energy. But if the two of you don't get your act together and pursue, especially what's here, because you see each other as that ideal person that fits you. You know, and especially if you're a masculine, you see this person as the ideal feminine, but it could just be the ideal partner. There could be a need for an apology. Page of Cups, both of you might feel like there's a need for an apology to pursue this again, but this is somebody's thinking about a small message of love. It could be you, could be them, it could be both of you. And I feel like that's what's bittersweet, because, you know, you see all of this orange, which is that sacral, just, you know, hunger or raw desire. And then you see all of this heart chakra here, which is coming from a place of I love. So the two deepest, you know, desires that human beings have, sexual energy and loving emotions, is here. That's what's, you know, bittersweet. But let's see how we're thinking about this. All right, so there you are, Sagittarius. Temperance. So what this is saying here is that the red, okay, I feel like I do have to address the chakras in this reading. You know, the red says that you're coming from a place of I have. So what you have right now is something that feels bittersweet. It's like you might know the potential that's here, but at the same time, the cautiousness that you're showing with your desire towards this person is going to cause this tower to come down if you don't jump on this perseverance, or this person doesn't jump on this perseverance and get out of their head. Maybe there's an apology that's needed here. I don't know. But Temperance says, you know, something here is out of whack. And let's get what that is. So we're going to pull a card to the side for Temperance. What element is out of balance here? Ace of Swords. So there's an imbalance around how much truth has been spoken, and because we have swords, it's about thoughts. So both of you are caught up in your thoughts. All right? And that's bittersweet, because the thoughts, the feelings are here. The desire is here. but it's only happening right now in thought on both people's ends. All right? So that's a side card. That's what's out of balance. Okay? And then we have the Hermit. Exactly. So you're both alone, okay? Or, you know, maybe, well, I'm just going with that. I feel like you're both alone. You know, the Hermit is about really, you know, what do you do when you're alone? A lot of people, they think, you know, when you're driving, you're thinking. You know, when you're in bed, you're thinking, if you're by yourself. You know, when you're cooking or doing chores or walking the dog, what are you doing? You're thinking. Thinking, thinking, thinking. It's like, you know, this is the yellow is the solar plexus. So that's the fight or flight energy. All right? So it's like, what are you thinking about? You know, do I fight for this? Or do I take flight and hide from this? You know, when you have this much potential love and this much desire, it causes us to go into that fight and flight mode. Whoops. All right, so one more here, and we have Four of Wands. So what are you doing all of this thinking about? And by the way, it's, you know, your thoughts are not always truthful, right? Sometimes you talk yourself into things, and sometimes you talk yourself out of things, or you tell yourself things that you want to hear, or, you know, but your thoughts are not always truthful. Your feelings, those are truthful always. Okay? So your thoughts here, Four of Wands, you feel like this is something, and again, coming from a place of love. First of all, you feel like this could be, for those of you that are on a twin flame journey, you feel like this could be a twin connection. Secondly, you also feel like this has a lot of long-term potential. This can be a marriage card. So this is somebody that you would consider marriage or traditional marriage or, you know, long-term connection with. And also this says that there is a foundation here between the two of you. Some type of solid foundation. But that's what you're thinking about. You know, and you might be thinking with Temperance here, how this affects you. You might be thinking about you and how all of this will or can affect you. But remember, your thoughts are not always based in truth. You feel like something is bittersweet here. And I feel like it's the dichotomy between all of this love that's here, all of this desire that's here, and the fact that you know you can have this and you're not doing anything about it. Or this person isn't doing anything about it. So, you know, does this connection make sense? I would say not really. So we're going to pull one more card here as to, in addition to all of this, what is the block? What is the block here? Because it feels like there is a block. So we're going to do one more row for Sagittarius. Anytime I get a connection that doesn't make sense based on all this love and desire, we have to do a fourth row. All right, so here we go. What is the block? abundance. All right, so, and again, we see the yellow, okay, which is that that fight or flight. So the block is that there could be, on the positive side, there could be this huge abundance of love and desire between the two of you that turns into Four of Wands. Beautiful, right? Then there's the other side, which is the abundance of lack. You know? Because if you take flight, or this person takes flight, there's a chance that you may never know what all of this love and desire feels like with this person. So it's like all or nothing is the block. All or nothing is the block. Let's see. Six of Wands, victory in love. Knowing that there is potential victory in love here is ironically the block. Knowing that you can have all of this, it might feel like self-worth. Do I deserve this? Do I deserve this much abundance and happiness? Well, the answer is yes, you do. Two of Wands. I have a choice to make, that I have a desire. Two of Wands is always about knowing what it is that you want. You do know what or who you want, but you're not taking any action towards it. You're not taking any action towards this Six of Wands, this complete abundance in love that's here. That's bittersweet. One more. Princess, gosh, that's another page. So we've got Page of Cups, Page of Swords, and Page of Pentacles. What the heck are we missing? Page of Wands. Page of Wands is action. Taking action. That's what we're missing. Page of Pentacles is telling you that there is an opportunity in love here, maybe an opportunity in love of a lifetime. And we're not acting on it. Sagittarius. Why? Why? All right. So let's move these up. All right, so we're going to take a look at what are the lessons around this connection. So at the end of the day, this connection doesn't make sense, but it's here. And it's lacking action. Somebody needs to step up, take some action. All right, so what are the lessons? What are the lessons for this connection? Oh, my foot's asleep. All right. Spontaneity. All right, so there's clearly a lack of spontaneous action here, okay? It says you move beyond the constraints of the mind. You have to move beyond the constraints of the mind, right? What's bittersweet, what's holding us up are our thoughts. All right, so, and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. And this new situation could be so abundant in beautiful love and desire that it could be overwhelming for you or for your person. It's like it's too much. And then we have, oh my God, expression. Two cards of action, which is what we're missing here. All right, so it says, you are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. I mean, that's what I've been saying. So this confirms, all right? Those are the lessons. Spontaneous expression. That's the action that needs to be taken here. All right? So don't overthink it like you have been. Don't overthink it. somebody's been overthinking it, and it, again, this could... Hey, Barney. All right, so as I... Hey, Barney, stop it. Hey. Knock it out. As I said, spontaneous expression. Boogie had a... I could hear it. He has rage syndrome. So when he sees a dog that overly excites him, he jumps on pebbles. It lasts for a couple of seconds, and it always upsets Barney. So sometimes you hear that. You know, I've grown to know that it lasts a couple of seconds. Usually pebbles can avoid it, but unfortunately, and you might think I sound like callous that I didn't go out and save her. It's not like that. It just, you know, it's something that's triggered in him, and you know, he will jump on either Barney or pebbles, but he realizes very quickly and pulls himself off that it's misdirected energy. So spontaneous expression is what just came out as I was saying that. That's my point. Anyway, so let's see what we have here for messages from your person. All right. You get 4 messages because we had to do 4 pulls here. So we have, all right, so this says, I see you are avoiding me. This is coming from the third eye chakra. So somebody here knows and sees that they are being avoided. All right. So that could be you, that could be the other person. And then we have, I desire love. So this is the sacral chakra. And it's shown up here multiple times. And there it is, right there. And you might not see the words I desire on these cards. So for this deck, it's like whatever the appropriate chakra is, you know, how I will say, you know, this abundance card is about coming from a place of I have, all right? The sacral chakra is coming from a place of I desire. So you just add I desire love for the sacral cards, okay? That's how these cards work. For any cards that I would sell, I would add I desire. I don't need it because I know it. All right, so what else do we have? I love how beautiful you are in every way. Maybe this person said this to you, okay? But again, green, coming from the heart chakra, coming from a place of I love. It's beautiful. I love the sexy way you move. I mean, you can't make this up. I mean, we've got mainly green and orange, and then, of course, in the real world, in the physical world right here, this person is saying to you, I see you are avoiding me. All right? So does this connection make sense? Nope, it doesn't. But it's here. There's desire and there's love. So what are you going to do? All right? You got to act. And spontaneously isn't a bad idea. Spontaneously express. All right. All right. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. If you're looking for a more personal reading, Barney, knock it off. You can contact me. If not, no problem. I will talk to you next time. That was a good reading. All right. Bye.